That was a good time. I was traveling with them, and like they did literally just insane shit off camera all the time for no good reason.
Mm.
But yeah, that was peak Misfits era.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like my social
days.
battery could handle hanging out with him.
No, they're like.
I would need a nap in between, like.
No, they're
vlogs.
pretty chill when they're just chilling. Like the amount of times we just hung out in the hotel room and like ordered food and just like watched movies or whatever. And, like Swagger went off on a tangent one time about the fucking how he used to play games and listen to one of the Lizard Wizard, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
is.
that's
King
like
Gizzard and the Lizard
I'm
Wizard.
starting to think he's the fucking like owner of that band.
Did he? Yeah, he is literally their spokesman. But the shill. He is the
He'd
shill.
be
for
talking
them.
about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally just went off on a tangent for like an hour, and then the manager at the time, that same day he ordered chicken nuggets, fell asleep. They didn't get delivered because he fell asleep, so the guy gave up waiting. Ordered chicken nuggets, fell asleep, and rinse and repeat X amount of times. And yeah, there was a lot of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've told on the podcast. But yeah, no, they used to do a ton of fun shit, and then obviously, things started to slowly devolve.
Yeah.
But good days. Good memories. I remember the first time I met Fitz is when we got lost together in Boston with some guy who owns a CSGO gambling website in Cryos. So it was me, Fitz, Cryos, and the gambling dude. And all I remember is the dude that owned the gambling website. It was like, yeah, it was Vlad. It was like a 25-minute Uber, and none of us really knew where we were going at all. And fucking Vlad played Runaway by Kanye probably the entire time, just over and over. He just fucking loved that song for some reason. So he just kept playing it. And we're just like so fucking annoyed at that song. And then we got it. It dropped us off. And like we didn't even notice. We just kind of got out of the car, started walking, and he drove away. And we're like, hey, this isn't a big hotel. These are suburbs. These are people's houses. And we didn't know where to go. And then Vlad peed on a house. And then we made somebody else call us another Uber because we didn't know what was happening. It was just a whole thing. But the first time I met Fitz was getting lost with him somewhere in Boston. And watching a guy pee on a house. Good time.
Hell yeah.
Good times.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Nothing too exciting. But yeah, they weren't too bad. They were never like doing like actually reckless like shit that would get you like in federal prison. It was always just they do a little trolling. They do as much as you could do without getting arrested.
That's how you should be.
Yeah, they'll go as far as they can go legally before doing shit that's actually going to get them in huge trouble.
I feel like whenever we're together in person, we're not going to be anywhere on that level. We're just going to be like just hanging out and getting drunk.
I don't know, man. Soup was getting us there. We were Soup, Brandon, and Ethan were carrying me to federal prison essentially. It was getting rowdy towards the end.
They weren't like that at all with me. They were just like we were just bar hopping and then that was it. And we came home and played guitar and.
Maybe he was in a particularly illegal mood.
It might have been because I was in like his neck of the woods, so he knew what he could get away with.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah,
that's true.
Foreign lands to him,
yeah.
So he didn't want to like overstep his boundary and know what people are like there and shit like that. So
yeah,
because you're always more comfortable doing reckless shit when you like know the area. Like,
right?
Like I'd never speed going down roads that I don't know, but if it's a road that I'm like very well aware of, I'm fucking ripping.
True. Yeah.
So. Like that's a similar idea.
Rip a fart on my mouth.
This is a very sniffly podcast. Are you also sick, McNasty or Do whoever sniffed?
No,
I just be having allergies.
I just have boogers in my booger hole.
That's fair.
I'm
sick and want to go to bed.
Well, we could
But I'm
probably
here
call
for
it
the
there.
podcast.
It's been about an hour.
Oh,
Do you
wait.
want to talk about one more thing?
Code
Yeah, we
Goons.
can talk
Gamer
more.
sucks.
Use
Could
Code
be-
Goons.
who does that?
By the
Say
way,
Code Goons.
get yourself one of these bad boys.
Yes, my friend. You ought to be
yourself
doing it.
one of
Yeah,
these
pretend
bad
there's a Goons
boys.
logo on this and that it is a shaker.
Yeah.
Get one of these.
I didn't get these beef sticks from Amazon, but Porta Goons logo.
Why do you always have food on your desk?
I don't know. 'Cause sometimes I want a snacky poo when I'm watching
It's a little
YouTube
bodega
video.
desk.
YouTube video.
That's fair. Okay. All right.
you guys-
Well, do we want to? Yeah, I was gonna say we got something else we want to talk about, or
Oh, I was just gonna talk about more goofy Elon Musk saga shit. How he was trying to like ban anyone from linking
Linktree.
anything on his
oh
website.
yeah, that's fucking dumb.
I think the CEO
And I thought-
of Linktree was like fighting with him about it.
Yeah,
Well, I'm pretty sure he went back on it. I think he reversed it.
I think
because people were so pissed about it. Yeah, that he actually listened to feedback.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I get the premise of it. Like, after they explained what they wanted to do, it made sense. Like, they just wanted to stop the bot accounts that basically were, like, just promoting nonstop other websites because they were just bots.
Yeah.
But like in turn, you're literally killing your own website by like not allowing people to, be social across multiple social platforms.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they're meant for. So that was fucking stupid. Then he made the poll of if he should step down. I was pretty shocked that it actually won yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he'll commit to that. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't matter as long as he's like actually running shit. It just like it doesn't matter who's the CEO.
Right. I hope he doesn't though, because I just like this endless entertainment with him being at the head
It is
of
pretty
Twitter.
funny. I
Yeah.
will say, like, Twitter's already a shithole. At least
Yeah.
it's now like an entertaining shithole where everyone's just yelling at the guy for
Yeah.
everything he does, which a lot of it is genuinely warranted. He's kind of a fucking moron, but at the same token, it's like there is nothing that man can do that he won't get flamed for.
You know what's a
which is
weird
kinda
recent
funny.
change is that businesses now have a yellow check mark and they can have square profile pictures.
I saw that.
Yeah, politicians have gray ones. I don't know what we'll get
Weird.
as YouTubers. Probably just like a little brown smudge next.
I
to
think
our
we
name.
just have the blue. I think we just have the blue where it says this may or may not be a notable account.
Well, yeah, no, but like they're eventually going through and like redoing all the old verified accounts.
Oh,
So like they'll probably have one for journalists that's a certain color. They'll have one for like entertainment, which is probably what we'll fall under. Don't know what that'll be, but they're probably going to do like color coordinated, which honestly is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like I'm down for that. And then just leave Twitter blue for the fucking weird nerds that pay $8 for a check mark to feel validated.
Yes, sir.
yeah. I pay for
Or just
Twitter Blue.
take
I've
away our
always
check
paid for
marks.
it. Just because I like
Really?
the ability to like you can edit and then like you can like if you send a text or if you send a tweet, it doesn't send for like 60 seconds. So if you have like a typo, you could be like, oh shit, undo it and then like
Oh,
That's
I did
fix it.
not know that was a
Interesting.
thing.
So
yeah.
did I.
And
like
then
I
there's the
still
whole
wouldn't
there's the whole
Do
thing
that
where
for
like
$8, but
there's the whole thing where like if you don't pay for Twitter Blue, your shit kind of gets like pushed down. I noticed that one.
Now,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
some dog shit.
When my
there,
Twitter
but-
Blue unsubscribed, or like yeah. Anyways, I could tell my tweets were like getting like in an hour I'd only have like 200, which is usually not like I usually get more than that. I don't know. And then I turn it back on and all my shit's back to normal now. So
interesting.
it definitely gets
I
suppressed
don't
if you
think
don't
I'll
have
ever give
Twitter
him
Blue.
my $8.
To me it's like just, I don't know. It's just I like to be able to inform people about shit on Twitter, especially like with my channel and stuff. So
Wait, so you lost your check? I haven't lost mine.
no, I've
I
always
still
kept
have
my
mine.
check mark. Even when the Twitter Blue went away, it's because I didn't pay to get the check mark. I already had it. So if you don't pay for Twitter Blue, you still have it.
Yeah, mine just says I might not be notable.
Yeah, that's what it
That's what my
says.
check mark is.
Yeah, may or may not be
And it's
notable.
right.
It may not be. Oh, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather them just take away my fucking check mark than clown me in with the $8 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Take
not
it
be
away. I
paying.
don't want it.
well, with
No,
the $8
I'm not
people, if you
giving
hover over the
$8.
check mark, it says.
Oh
it
yeah,
says that
basically
they-
calls him an idiot, but
Yeah.
you know, still.
but
They have
yeah.
their idiot label, but still. Yeah, I don't know. He's it's a good time at least watching the chaos. I like Wall Street Bets right now is really entertaining with Elon doing shit.
Why? What
Like
do you
any
mean?
just like everything he does, they will just like check like how it's affecting the stocks and shit like that. And like
Oh.
Tesla is fucking plummeting and like Twitter is
yeah.
plummeting and shit like that. Instead of like actually saying like, you know, he's gonna fix it or whatever, all he did was say buy the dip. it's like it's just good memes over there.
You know what's the weirdest thing about this whole thing is finding out that Elon is not like the leftist that he used to portray himself as. Like he's now like super like anti-woke and like I don't know,
Yeah.
that's so funny to me. Like so many people
I think
like he'll tweet something and so many people will find a tweet that's like a year ago that completely contradicts what he's saying now.
to be fair, he was married or dating Grimes, whatever the fuck, who's like literally like
Super liberal.
super fucking far Marxist left, like
Yeah.
hella
Nice.
left. So he probably got a little bit of inspo for that. But like I think he's just appealing to like as many people like that he can, which that is a larger mass right now, especially on Twitter. That is a larger mass of people. So he's just like appealing to his audience that he knows best, which I really can't blame him for. I mean, we do the same thing in a sense. Like, you know, obviously McNasty, you have definitely more leftist views, but you make jokes that more cater to the
Right.
right. So it's like I can't blame him for what he's doing. Like it's a character in a sense from what I can see, because he's still pretty fucking. When it comes to actually doing stuff, he's still pretty fucking liberal about it. But he just, you know, he just likes funny little memes and.
It's
doesn't
the
want
wave
people
to
say
be-
you can't make a black joke anymore. You know, he wants everyone to just make jokes and do whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
It's the wave to be anti-woke.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think he's a weenie, but I don't think he's like. I think when people are like, "Yeah, Elon Musk is a hidden Nazi," it's like you're actually fucking stupid.
No.
Yeah.
Like he's just so fucking far gone. Like your brain is rot by that point.
Yeah, everybody's so
But, yeah.
extreme with their opinions and statements. It's like, oh, he's gonna unban a few people. Well, he must be a Nazi. It's like,
Yeah,
okay.
literally banned Kanye for Nazi rhetoric.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I don't know. All that shit's just super fucking trivial and none of it matters in the real world. So if you take any of it seriously, please go outside.
You're all gonna die someday.
Yeah.
So
None of this matters. You're not gonna be on your deathbed and be like, "Remember Elon banned Kanye." No,
Yeah.
you're not thinking that. So
Yeah.
none of it matters. Laugh at it.
It's
Social
called
media
being
is a
critically
big goofball.
online.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Some
just
people are just
be
way
a
too
big
much.
goofball.
Way too much internet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, I feel like that's a good
what
lesson
the
to end it
elephant
on.
fuck was that?
We don't have
It's my
Soup.
mask in
Who
my
does the outro today?
We all do it.
Should we hold on? Should I FaceTime Soup? Have him do the outro.
Yeah, have him do the outro from wherever crick he's at.
All right. Siri, FaceTime Soup from the internet.
As opposed to some soup from the restaurant.
Yeah, I have Olive Garden on deck.
Lucky
The owner of Campbell's on your phone.
Campbell himself.
Progresso and speed dial.
Hello. Do you want to do the outro for the podcast?
Oh, yeah, I can. I'm driving right now, though.
You're driving? Hold on. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
All right, Soup, do the outro. You don't have to be on camera. You can just say it.
it. Thanks for listening to the podcast. I didn't catch shit.
Oh, you didn't catch
I
anything?
knew it.
I caught one little bitch.
Okay, he caught one little bitch. Well, you heard him. There we go.
Great outro.
Download on Spotify, like and subscribe. Thanks for listening. I will be there next week, I hope.
Okay, bye, buddy.
Bye. See y'all.
All right, you
Okay,
heard the man.
you
All
Soup.
right,
heard it.
well, bye.
Bye.